You used to chase it, the spark, the chaos, the late night arguments that somehow felt like proof that you mattered. You used to think that if it didn't hurt, it wasn't love. If it wasn't intense, it wasn't real. If it wasn't keeping you up at 2 a.m., crying and screenshotting and spiraling, it must be fake. But something shifted. Not overnight, not loudly, quietly. You got tired. Not of love, of drama dressed as love. Of the adrenaline-fueled roller coaster you thought was passion. And now, you're here, standing at the edge of something different, still, quiet, peaceful, scary, but healing. This is the journey, from spark to stillness, without the chaos you once called chemistry. Let's be honest, you weren't addicted to them. You were addicted to the high, the unpredictability, the confusion, the apology texts that felt like poetry, because they came after silence that almost broke you. That intensity gave you something to chase. And when you're used to love being earned, not given, you start to mistake the struggle for sincerity. You said, "But we have such a deep connection." Was it deep or just unstable? Because when love constantly triggers your nervous system, your body thinks it's passion, but it's just survival on loop. And you kept going back, not because you didn't know better, but because chaos was the only thing that felt familiar. Here's the wild part. The healing doesn't start when they leave. It starts when you stop fighting. You stop needing to be right. Stop needing the last word. Stop needing closure in the form of an apology that's never coming. That's when healing begins. Not with a big dramatic "I'm done," but with a quiet whisper of "I deserve better than this." No more checking if they watch your story. No more writing text you'll never send. No more replaying what you could have said differently. Because healing isn't loud. It's the decision to choose peace, even when your ego still wants a rematch. Think peace would feel good immediately, right? But it doesn't. At first, it feels like emptiness. No chaos, no pings, no games to decode, just space. And your brain panics, because if there's no noise, what are you supposed to obsess over? This is where people relapse into old patterns, old flames, old dopamine loops. Because stillness doesn't give you a high, it gives you reflection. And sometimes, looking in the mirror, really looking, is more terrifying than heartbreak. But stay with it. Stillness isn't punishment, it's presence. Epictetus said, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control." That includes people, closure, explanations. You don't need to burn the house down to move out. You can live quietly, with grace, with clarity. Stoicism teaches us this. Healing isn't about fixing the past. It's about reclaiming your now. And sometimes, that means deleting the chat, turning off the playlist, and unfollowing the fantasy. Not because you're petty, but because you finally had enough. Not enough of them, enough of betraying yourself just to keep someone half present in your life. Here's the plot twist: stillness isn't the end of your story, it's the reset. Because when you heal in stillness, you stop needing other people to prove you're lovable. You stop performing. You stop settling for at least they're texting back. Instead, you build something that lasts: inner peace, clarity, standards that don't shake when someone with a cute smile and hot and cold energy shows up. And that kind of healing, it's quiet, it's gentle, it's powerful. You'll know you've made it when chaos shows up again, and it doesn't tempt you. It warms you. That's the win. Not fireworks, freedom. You used to want sparks. Now you crave stillness. You used to chase validation. Now you walk in self-worth. You used to collapse your needs just to keep someone who couldn't even meet you halfway. But now, you know, the spark isn't worth it if it burns you every time. Stillness isn't boring. It's where real love begins. The kind that doesn't need to be fixed, or chased, or survived. Just chosen. This season was never about blaming them. It was about finally seeing you clearly. Not through the fog of dysfunction, but through the eyes of someone who's finally done confusing chaos with chemistry. You are not cold. You are clear. You are not guarded. You are grounded. Welcome to the other side, from spark to stillness.